Welcome to today's live, guys. Come on in. It's time to share the live. It's time to share the live. I'm excited. It's January 7th. All right. So I'm on TikTok over here and I'm on the other platforms here. So when I'm looking like this, guys, I'm directly speaking into the camera. That's bringing me up on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And of course, if I look this way, it's because I'm just trying to get the attention of my TikTok viewers as well. So if you see me going back and forth, that's it. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Share the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy to be here again today. It's Tuesday. And today's topic is one that I really believe can transform not just your business, but your life as a whole. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. So if you know of anyone who can benefit from this information, please go ahead and share the live. Let me know in the comments where you're watching me from. And if you catch the replay, let me know you caught the replay and drop it in the comments as well. So let's be real. Let's be real, okay? Leaving what is familiar isn't easy. It is challenging. But I have been learning from the book, The 5 a.m. Club. Remember, guys, it's my book that I'm reading, and it has really inspired today's live again. So the 5 a.m. Club says that hard is good. Do you hear that? Hard is good. Real greatness comes when we're willing to step into the discomfort and to really just stretch ourselves. So let's unpack the idea together today. Again, remember to follow me, guys, on TikTok. It's somewhere up here. And of course, share the live. I'm going to drop this pin right here. You can send me direct messages if you wish. Please go ahead and do that. Thank you, Cody Han, for your reaction to my post. I really appreciate it on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. All right. So let's unpack. Okay. Let me just ask you, when was the last time you did something that made you uncomfortable? When was the last time you did something that made you uncomfortable? Drop it in the chat. So maybe it was starting your business. Maybe it was sharing your story online, or maybe it was just making a bold decision for your life. And I want to say, if you've been avoiding discomfort, I want to just remind you of something powerful that I read in chapter 2 of the 5 a.m. Club. Thank you guys on TikTok for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Keep tapping the screen as you come in, and remember to follow me for more. I appreciate you guys. So let's see if I have any viewers commenting yet on the other platforms. No comments there yet. Thank you guys. Remember to let me know where you're watching me from, okay? All right. So hard is good. Real greatness and the realization of your inherent genius is meant to be a difficult sport. And I'm quoting right now directly from the book, okay? Hard is good. Real greatness and the realization of your inherent genius is meant to be a difficult sport. Only those devoted enough to go to the fiery edges of their highest limits will expand them. I'm going to read that again, guys. Thank you for viewing. Club. It says they were speaking about a speaker, and they called the speaker the spellbinder, right? And he says, hard is good. Real greatness and the realization of your inherent genius is meant to be a difficult sport. Only those devoted enough to go to the fiery edges of their highest limits will expand them. So how amazing is that? Growth doesn't happen in the easy moments, guys. It happens when we push ourselves to the edges of what we think we're capable of. And I always say we are capable of so much more than we could even imagine. All right. So for me, stepping out of my comfort zone really has been a constant theme in my journey as a digital business owner. Because when I started my digital business, showing up live like I am today and balancing everything as a single mom, none of it has ever been easy for me. So I remember one particular moment when I almost let fear stop me, right? I was launching my business and the idea of failing in front of others felt overwhelming. It was like, what if I started this and I failed? What will people think of me? Right? So I had that fear inside of me and it was quite overwhelming. But then I realized that the place where your greatest discomfort lies is also the spot where your largest opportunity lives. Let me say that again. The place where your greatest discomfort lies is also the spot where your largest opportunity lives. All right, guys? So that has been true for me every single time. The things that scare me the most ended up being the things that brought the biggest growth. So while I was feeling a bit fearful 4 years ago, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I stepped into this digital space, started an online business, started doing digital marketing. It was something that I had never done before. And look at what it has brought me. I now have the time freedom and flexibility where I am now working from the comfort of my home. I am there for my kids all the time. As a single mom, that is truly a blessing, right? That is truly a blessing. So what if I didn't, right? What if I had that fear stop me? I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here speaking to you guys, right? So, don't let that fear stop you. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. That's really the main takeaway here today. So why does stepping out of your comfort zone matter? Let's just break it down a bit. So staying in your comfort zone, it feels safe, but it keeps you stuck. Staying in your comfort zone limits your potential. Staying in your comfort zone blocks opportunities for growth. But when you step out of it, you discover your strengths that you didn't even know you had. You learn to adapt and to overcome, and you unlock new opportunities that you weren't able to see before. So that discomfort that you're avoiding, it is your gateway to greatness. Let me say that again. That discomfort that you are avoiding is your gateway to greatness. All right? So let me try to leave you guys with some tips now. Some tips that you can, take advantage of to step out of your comfort zone. So how do we actually do that? So I have 4 different ideas here I'm going to drop on you right now. Number 1, you want to start small. So tackle one thing that feels a little uncomfortable today. If you're in the business that I'm in, maybe it's posting a video, because I know a lot of people in my business community who have never done videos. They're so fearful of it. They're so uncomfortable. So start small, right? Maybe post a video, or maybe it's even reaching out to a client, or maybe it's saying yes to an opportunity. Maybe you've been looking at me and you're thinking, maybe I should try this online business that she's talking about, but it makes you uncomfortable. So today you can take that first step. You can watch our free information webinar and get that information, right? Maybe you're feeling less confident than you should about speaking to clients. Step out of your comfort zone today and reach out to that potential client. So start small is number one. All right. Thank you for tuning in. D, I think, is watching me. I'm not sure. But thank you guys on TikTok for love. Keep double tapping the screen and keep sharing. All right. So number two, you want to reframe your discomfort. So instead of seeing it as a big thing, just embrace it. Remember what the book says, hard is good, right? So if it feels hard, it's a good thing. So reframe that discomfort, right? Don't feel bad about it. Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Number three, and I say this a lot, your why. Find your why. Having a strong reason for your actions can really keep you motivated when things get tough. And number four, you want to learn from your challenges. So every setback is a setup for a comeback. Let your failures teach you, but don't let them define you. All right? And I like that little thing I just said. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Drop it in the comments, guys. Type in the comments. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. All right? Type it in the comments for me. If you catch me in the replay, I want you to still type it. Type every setback is a setup for a comeback. So don't ever let your failures define you. Learn from them. Your failures teach you something. I always ask yourself, like, what am I learning here? What is this teaching me? All right. So that's my number 4 tip. So again, you want to start small. Today, pick something that makes you uncomfortable and just do it. You want to reframe the discomfort, the way you feel about it. Don't see it as a bad thing. Just embrace it. Hard is good. Focus on your why. What is that strong reason you have for taking the actions that you want to take? And number 4, learn from your challenges. All right. So drop it in the comments. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. All right, so I'm going to check in again to see if I have any comments or anything there. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining me on TikTok. Pretty wow. Just Allure. Lit Boy. I appreciate you. All right. So remember, we're stepping into 2025. We're on day 7. Let's just commit to stepping out of our comfort zone this year. For 2025, let's commit to stepping out of our comfort zone. Take a moment today. Think about one area where you've been holding back because it feels uncomfortable. Write it down, make a plan, and take action this week. And if you're ready to take a bold step into entrepreneurship or grow your digital business, let's connect. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to support you through the discomfort and into the opportunities that are waiting on the other side. Remember, greatness isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to stretch us, challenge us, and ignite the fire of our potential. And as the Spellbinder says in the 5 a.m. Club book that I'm reading, only those devoted enough to go to the fiery edges of their highest limits will expand them. All right? Only those devoted enough to go to the fiery edges of their highest limits will expand them. This year, let's go to those fiery edges, guys. Let's go to those fiery edges. Let's embrace the discomfort and chase the opportunities waiting for us. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Here's to a year of growth, resilience, and stepping out of your comfort zones. Thank you for viewing. If you catch the replay, guys, let me know where you're watching from. I want to know where my reach is. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for all the love, Young Gun. Thanks for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live, Patrice Petals. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic day. And I will be back for sure tomorrow to share some more with you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye.